Proud and present on Sunday in Minsk for the election. By Monday, she was gone. Her whereabouts unknown, her team unable to reach her. Now, Svetlana Tikhanovskaya has reappeared with a somber message online. I thought this campaign really toughened me and empowered me so that I could withstand anything. But perhaps I'm still the weak woman that I was in the beginning. The opposition candidate has fled to neighbouring Lithuania, as confirmed by the country's foreign minister. Tikhanovskaya says she was not forced out of her country, and the Belarusian government also insisted that she left on her own accord. I made a very difficult decision for myself, and I've made it absolutely independently. Many will understand me, many will denounce me, and many will hate me. But God forbid anyone should face the choice that I faced. Her departure came after she refused to concede defeat in Sunday's vote. Election officials said authoritarian President Alexander Lukashenko won his sixth term in office with a landslide 80% of the vote. Tikhanovskaya won only 10%, but has dismissed the results. Before fleeing, she submitted a formal demand for a recount. Thousands of Belarusians have also rejected the results, taking to the streets for a second night of protests. Demonstrators in Minsk were met by security forces who deployed stun grenades, rubber bullets and tear gas, injuring dozens. Foreign officials have also expressed doubt about the election outcome.
We're deeply concerned by the Belarus presidential election. Severe restrictions on ballot access for candidates, prohibition of local independent observers at polling stations, intimidation of opposition candidates, and the detention of peaceful protesters and journalists have marred the process.
German officials have called for the European Union to discuss reimposing sanctions on Belarus. But for now, with the backing of Russia and China, President Lukashenko remains defiant.
Well, joining me now is Belarusian journalist and analyst Franak Viachorka. Franak, when we spoke yesterday, you actually predicted that Tikhanovskaya would leave the country. Now she has. She's in Lithuania, but there still seems to be some confusion about why she left. Can you shed light on that?
I see the repetition of the events in 2010, presidential elections and major presidential candidates invited to KGB and given the hard choice. Yaroslav Romanchuk was given the choice. I don't remember whom, his nephew or sister was threatened with death or something. And he got a choice: either he made a speech on public TV and recognized the victory of Lukashenko, either health or life of his relatives. Something similar might happen yesterday to Tikhanovskaya, because she was kept for 3 hours at the building of Central Electoral Commission. I think that's just my idea, that perhaps she was shown the video of her husband, Sergei Tikhanovsky, perhaps beaten in the prison. Perhaps they threatened her that they're going to kill him or poison him or whatever. And they
so you're saying, just to interrupt you there, you're saying that the very emotional statement that we've seen in our report is a forced statement.
Unfortunately, I didn't see exactly this statement, but I think that might be this statement might be recorded just after she did take this decision. You know, you have two decisions. Both decisions are bad, and you are given, you know, either you continue fighting, but your relatives, your friends, and other people are risking with their lives. Either you agree on compromise, and you give it away. And perhaps she decided to give it away. And KGB, I think Belarus KGB is one of the most harshest secret services in the world. They know all the Soviet practices, how to manipulate the personality, how to force anyone to do what they want. And Svetlana Tikhanovskaya was not prepared for that. She is an English language teacher by training. You know, she was a housewife 2 months ago, and now when she has to decide the life of someone against, you know, of fleeing somewhere, of course she will take, to save lives. It's my speculation here.
Yeah.
But,
Are you saying that the opposition is now, with her, the leading figure, the leading candidate, is the opposition now beaten for good?
She used to be the symbol of this resistance. And she was waited at the streets yesterday, today, and tomorrow. And now when she fled, people lost their symbol. The protest became totally leaderless, which creates the chaos. And not many people will understand Tikhanovskaya. Those people who were targeted with guns yesterday, they definitely will criticize her. And that is the main goal of this situation, the main goal of KGB, to divide, to create the conflict between those on the streets, those resistance within the country, and the leadership represented by Tikhanovskaya.
Franak Viachorka, thank you very much for this background analysis.